we have another question related to solving the problem. So we did it last episode. We're doing it this episode.
Every episode.
We're gonna solve everyone's worldly problems. But we're also just gonna answer questions. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. Send them to us in some capacity. Maybe like get like on top of a really, really tall building and paper airplane a question and, like write it down on a piece of paper, fold it into a paper airplane, and then just throw it in our general direction. We'll find it. Trust me.
Dallas.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
Oh yeah.
No one else will find your question. So ask whatever. Sign your name so we can shout you. So we can shout you out. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't throw paper airplanes off of tall buildings. I don't know.
Problems with that. I don't think.
Anyways,
maybe it's bad. Who knows?
I just think about like a paper airplane like daggering somebody in the eye.
Sometimes you got to roll the dice in life, But any questions? We are open to any form of questions.
So, funnily enough, before we started filming this, I called my mom, and I was like, "Mom, get the camera." I said, "Mom, do you have a question for us?" And so I sort of contextualize her question a little bit, but this is the essential question, and there's a sort of a follow-up statement beyond this question. Her question was, do you have happiness in your life and why? And she said, keep in mind, don't think about the problems and shit you deal with in life, but think about or pick a moment out of your day and the joy and happiness that you felt in that moment. When you're thinking about answering this question is essentially what she was saying. So that is I think a pretty solid and meaningful question. Do you have happiness in your life and what makes you happy?
Yeah. I mean, every day. I would think most of us would. I think an issue lies in our busy modern day human lives. Do we stop and notice the happiness or appreciate it?
Yeah.
Like a big thing for me actually kind of recently was shifting perspectives a bit. Instead of saying I have to go do this thing and being bummed about it, say I get to do this thing and that provides X, Y, Z. Going to work is a good example. I have to go to work. Nah, I get to go to work. I have a job. I'm getting paid. And that provides everything in my life. I've got to go to my son's band performance. No, it's like I get to go to his performance and see him play. That's awesome. That's the coolest thing in the world, honestly.
Hell yeah.
You just have to stop and realize those moments are happiness and appreciate them. You'll have a happier life.
Yeah.
Next question.
Moving on. No, I think you definitely hit the nail on the head again, as you usually do. You're really good at this whole solo carrying this podcast. It's kind of wild. No, I absolutely agree.
Now I'm just complimenting myself.
Yeah, you're patting yourself on the back here. What are you talking about? I absolutely agree. And I would say, I think to an extent, I mean, I have up and down days. I think everyone does, where some days are better than others. It's easier to see the happiness on certain days than it is on others. Cause there's definitely days where, fuck man, I wake up and I feel very hopeless, or I feel very, just like distraught about life. I'm very easily stressed out, and I tend to overthink things a lot. I have a lot of paranoia about things and overthink, and it's always it can end up weighing very negatively on my psyche. Sorry, I had to really enunciate right there. But it's just one of those things that I think about a lot. Like, you're right. We do take things for granted. We do tend to be in the movements and the ebb and flow of life, and we don't really ever like appreciate all the cool shit. Like, to me, being able to sit here with a really great friend of mine and be like, let's talk about fucking Tits McGee for and shit like that's just man, it's fun. And being able to, I think one thing that's happened that I appreciate about the fact that I've lived for as long as I have and gotten to this age is like I get to appreciate the fact that like I have gotten to have a lot of really cool experiences, and and I will continue to, like, there's stuff that I look forward to. And And so the happiness that I feel now is definitely a lot. I mean, some of it is within the present. Like today, after we get off, I'm gonna play more fucking Monster Hunter. And I'm stoked about that because Monster Hunter is fun. Might play some Rocket League or some Marvel Rivals before that with my homie over here before that happens. And by that I mean with myself because I am Kirby, obviously.
Yeah, you're not here.
but but you know, having those moments, even just the tiny stuff, it adds up, and I can appreciate that. And there's times where I'll get fucked. Like yesterday, man, I was not having a good day playing anything except for Monster Hunter. Like Monster Hunter was fun. Everything else was pissing me off, man. I was not having a good day playing video games. But the rest of it was great, man. I was like, oh, all right, yeah. This is, you know, once we got past that, and I played some Zomboid and played some Monster Hunter. And yeah, I would say I do have happiness, and I think I would take for granted the fact, or I try not to take for granted that fact, right? I think anybody, you can find some semblance of happiness within your life. You can, you know, you can find something that makes you happy and hold on to that really, really tight. You know, because it's happiness is a treasure, absolutely a treasure. Like it's something that, yeah, if you don't appreciate it and it passes you by, fuck, man. If life is rough enough for you, sometimes it might, you know, you might lose sight of it, and it may take a little while to get back. So I don't know. Interesting. So yeah.
But you said it best. We can hate to make such a blanket statement because there's so many different people in so many different situations, but I think we can all find some semblance of happiness somewhere. This is where I didn't want to make the blanket statement, you know, in a family member, but not everybody has a family. Yeah. But you probably have a friend, or if not that, a cat, a dog,
something,
panda, something makes you happy, a video game, tic-tac-toe, dude, fucking amiibos, dude, those things are cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I think if you, here's what I think should be said is that if you don't have happiness in your life, go look for it. Go pursue it. You know, go out there and chase the happiness that you deserve, because everyone's deserving of happiness.
For sure.
You know, just make sure along the way you don't, you know, fucking hurt or fuck anybody up, you know. Don't step on anybody's toes to get to your happiness, but find some semblance of happiness for yourself. And do it in a way that's meaningful to you as well. You know, don't just find empty happiness. Find some happiness that is lasting and meaningful and makes you go, fuck yeah, I'm glad I was here for that, you know. So
maybe start small. If you just absolutely feel like you can't find any happiness, go in your backyard or out your front door and look at the sky.
Fuck yeah.
Hopefully it's a nice day. If it's raining, maybe there's something. Oh, look at that cool lightning. That was cool. Yeah, nature's kind of cool. Nature's pretty lit.
Pretty lit, dude. No cap. No lid.
No hat.
No seal. Holy shit.
So if you can find a little happiness in the outdoors, then you can start looking deeper.
There you go.
Ooh, I got to eat dinner with my friend. I had lunch with my dad.
Hell yeah.
Or my sister, whatever it might be.
Dude,
those moments are precious because they will not be here one day.
I just hit Lord fucking, I don't know what character. Who's in Lord?
You were gonna say Luna. Well, how have you been fucking it up? Emma Stone. Luna Stone.
Yeah, Emma Stone. Lord actress Emma Stone. Emma Frost. Lord Emma Frost. I didn't hit Lord Emma Frost yet. I'm hopefully by the time this episode comes out, I will be. So,
dude, has Emma Stone ever done anything in the MCU? Can they add her to the game?
Has she done anything? I don't think she has. They could. I don't know. No, they could. No, I don't think she's ever done. She's never been in a comic. Oh, she did. No, I lied. She played Gwen Stacy. Wait, did she? Let me fucking look this up.
I don't want Gwen Stacy. I want Emma Stone. Want her in there.
She did play Gwen Stacy. I'm not
dirty,
crazy.
Mean looks. That's her damage. She gives you that frown. And poor Magneto's like,
oh God,
I can't shield this.
My legs.
My shield is transparent. It doesn't stop the look.
It's like getting punched in the face by a thing, but it's just a look.
If I thought anybody could punch you in the face with a look, I think Emma Stone.
Probably, yeah.
Or no, Megan Fox.
Yeah? You think so?
She can give you a mean look.
She does have a good mean face.
Yeah.
Megan Fox or Emma Stone, if you guys want to come on the show.
and talk about your resting bitch face.
Can't say it like that. God
Sorry,
forbid.
sorry.
God forbid.
They both have that face that looks.
I feel
It looks like they could be. They could be
with,
a real Karen.
With Megan Fox, yeah, I can see that. With Emma Stone, I feel like I've seen her in too many goofy ass movies.
Yeah, I guess Superbad detracts from it.
Yeah, I think about all the goofy movies, and she's been in like La La Land or whatever.
She's been in a lot of goofy movies.
Easy A. Easy A was pretty goofy.
I actually never saw that.
It's pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like the best movie ever, but it's pretty solid. She doesn't have a resting bitch face in there. She's got a goofy face. So,
okay,
whatever that
Emma
is
Stone,
for Emma Stone.
I retract the RBF statement. You are more than welcome on the show.
Megan Fox, on the other hand, I feel like kind of does. She
Megan
does look
Fox.
mean
I don't want your face on
the
here.
plastic
It's too
surgery
bitchy.
didn't help either. She's had some work done.
That's a whole Pandora's worm.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it just didn't help with like the mean look. She definitely. I feel like I think it looks good. Don't get me wrong. She's still fine. But she's definitely has that like. But at the same time, that's kind of a thing I like. I like a girl that looks like mean.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Like a woman who looks like she could be a real bitch. Like just a face that looks like she could be the biggest bitch.
She can step on
sexy.
you. Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah.
Something about that. Something about that.
Yeah.
Man, we're letting the world know too much about us.
I don't want to deal with that like all the time. Just for a little while.
So this is a completely off-topic tangent.
Focus.
No, fuck that. Quick little story. When Haley and I first met, my girlfriend of we've been together for 4.5 years. When we first met in college, she used to walk in with that face of like anger and like, oh man.
Don't talk to me.
She had and I remember making one snide comment to her. She made some comment and I made some snide comment and she turned around and she gave me this death stare. And I was like, I am going to marry you one day. Oh
Fully
my
erect.
God. Now she's like as sweet as can be. I keep telling her, I'm like, you need to start being mean to me. Or something. She's too sweet for her own good. I hate it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I love her. She's great.
So that's how I met your mother, kids.
Yeah, and that's how I met your mother.
Look. I made a stupid comment. She gave me a mean look, and I knew it was destined to be.
Dude, I knew from that moment. I was like, I'm gonna marry. It's like Joe Dirt. It's like fucking Kid Rock and Joe. I'm gonna marry that girl. Fuck you, Kid Rock, but it's a good line
for sure.
I have been dialed in to this drama.
Communication is alpha.